Hi guys, today I'm here with my Pretty Little Liars review of episode 21. So, in the beginning of the episode, Arya's talking and I'm just really shocked at her behavior. I'm just like, how can she still not believe that Ezra's A? You have all this proof and, he's been acting crazy and you've seen him act crazy and yet you still don't fully believe it. I understand that. And I felt bad for her because she's like, the girls are like, how could he even do this to you? And she's like, it's simple, he never really loved me. And I'm like, that's just so sad. I mean, like I said in my last video, it's just so sad that, she thinks they have this really good relationship and it's so honest and it's really been, based off of lies and him just using her. And I felt bad because, it makes her, it literally makes her sick thinking of Ezra. And I'm just like, that's so sad. No one should have to go through that. That's so sad for her to have to go through that. And, her whole relationship has been a lie. And she's basically wasted all these years with him when she could have been with someone good for her, like Jake or something. And, Spencer, she makes a promise to her parents about coming home right after school. And I'm just like, can you really keep that promise? I mean, most of the time, in this show and most of the time in other shows when the girls have to go sneak around, I'm pretty sure you can't promise to be home right after school. I mean, yeah, it's part of your deal, but I think she's gonna break that pretty soon. And I was thankful that Ezra wasn't at school when Arya wanted to blow up at him, because I'm like, that would have been a total mess, and that would have been horrible because it just looks bad on both parts. Because it's like, Arya, you're blowing up for no reason at a teacher, but then again, it's like, why would she be blowing up? And that's just caused so much more conflict than there already is, getting the school involved. And I thought it was weird, I've never heard of this, but Spencer brought Toby a Cronuts. I've never heard of that before, and it just sounds so weird. It's like coconut, but it's not. I don't know, it's really weird. And I thought it was cute, she actually wore his necklace. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad she actually wore it. I mean, instead of not wearing it thinking she shouldn't be. And it was funny how he was like, Spencer, you look like crap. Which is basically what I've been saying, because she really does look like crap. Oh my gosh, she just looks a mess. Arya, she goes to Ezra's apartment, which I thought was an even worse idea than blowing up at him at school. I'm like, are you seriously this upset that you're willing to cause even more trouble? I mean, I understand, but her acting out outside of their relationship just gets more people involved and just causes even more suspicion on them. And, she ends up trashing Ezra's place, but she does find some stuff, and I'm just like, this is literally chaos. It really is. And, Spencer finds some pills in her locker, special delivery by A, of course, and I don't know why Hannah would do this, but she lets Spencer take the pills because Spencer says she'll throw them away, but I'm like, are you serious? Have you not seen an addict before? Even if, when just watching TV and movies, not to let an addict take their own drug. What? That doesn't make sense. She's like, oh yeah, Spencer, I totally trust you to throw away the pills. She needs to stay away from pills for a reason, so she should have taken them from her. I just don't understand why you would let her take the pills. Yeah, Paige, oh my gosh, Paige is just so annoying because she's meddling with Emily's money delivery. I'm just like, Paige, can you just back off? This isn't your problem. I understand you want to play the concerning girlfriend or whatever, but I'm really tired of it, and I just want her to back off and let Emily deal with A by herself, because obviously she's not going to stop dealing with A, and obviously she wants to handle this by herself. Just leave it alone. And another thing, I don't understand why she wants to go and tell everyone. She's the first thing Paige says is, oh, why don't you tell the police? Are you kidding me? I mean, as long as Paige has been on this show, doesn't she know that the police could possibly be involved? I mean, look at Wilden and that other cop, Garrett. You can't trust anybody. The heck, why do you want to go to the cops? That's her first response for everything, and it just annoys me so much. And, you know, Hannah, she kisses the cop, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, that was totally out of nowhere. Like, I understand they have that kind of flirting relationship, or whatever you want to call it, but I'm just like, you can't kiss him. And even if you did kiss him, you kissed him in public in the middle of the freaking coffee shop where everyone can see you. Like, what are you doing? I don't understand. And, you know, we find out that Cece and Mrs. De Laurentiis saw Spencer with the shovel when she was talking to Allie. And so I'm just thinking, does that mean they think that Spencer killed Allie? Because I know that, you know, throughout this excuse me, throughout this episode, it's like floating around, did Spencer kill her or didn't she? And I'm just like, I don't think Spencer would kill her. I mean, yeah, she's on pills, which makes her crazy, but I don't think it makes her crazy enough to kill someone, you know? And, yeah, that was actually shocking to me, because I'm like, so Spencer had this addiction before, because, you know, they revealed that, and Spencer was actually on the pills the night Allie disappeared, which is why she was the only one who stayed awake, or woke up from the sleeping pills that Allie gave them. And, yeah, you know, Spencer's just really upset because she doesn't know the truth, because she can't remember anything, and then she's upset because she finds out that the PI, the private investigator, wasn't for Melissa, it was for her. And, you know, it's just really devastating for her. And, yeah, so while Arya's at Ezra's place, we find out that he's actually going to publish his book that he's writing about Allie, and I'm just like, are you serious? Like, I just can't believe that he actually, like, this is real, and it's just so intense, and I don't know, it just breaks my heart, because I was, like, really rooting, you know, for Ezria, and they used to be my favorite couple, and it's all a lie, which is so sad. And, you know, in the flashbacks we find out Spencer ran away to Mrs. De Laurentiis' house, and she got somewhat violent because, you know, she grabs Mrs. D and, you know, she's hurting her. And I'm just like, oh, this actually makes me retract my last statement. And makes me think, could she have killed Allie? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just so confusing in this episode. She could have and she couldn't have. I mean, she probably could have hurt Allie, but I don't think she would have killed her. I'm just, like, really confused at this point in the episode about what I think. And, then it switches back over, and Arya is driving to the principal's house to go tell him. And thankfully, I think it's Hannah that stops her. And I'm just like, thank God somebody stopped her, because I'm like, are you serious? Like, Arya, do you not realize what you're about to do? You're about to go into the principal's office, say, I still had a relationship with Ezra. I understand, like, okay, you want to hurt Ezra, but you do understand that you'd get in trouble too. I mean, I'm not really sure now thinking about it, like, how that would work, because I think she is 18 on the show, so I don't know if that still would count against her. I mean, it should, though, because, you know, it's school policies, like, don't get in a relationship. I'm just like, are you thinking? I mean, I know she's not thinking, but I'm like, you're not even thinking about yourself. Like, yeah, you want to hurt him, but think about if it's going to hurt you, too. And I'm just so glad she didn't get a chance to talk to the principal, because that would have been a complete mess. And yeah. And, you know, Paige, oh my gosh, Paige is just, she's unbelievable. Like, she asks for so much and expects it to be okay. Like, she asks Emily, are you going to choose me or Allie? Like, you're asking Emily not to see Allie, who she was in love with before. And, you know, Emily, for the sake of Paige's feelings, chooses Paige. And Paige has the nerve to say, so, are we okay? No, you are not okay. Like, you just gave her an ultimatum between someone she cares about. Like, what kind of girlfriend are you? I can't believe her, and she's just really getting me upset. Like, she just makes me so upset. Yeah, so, you know, Spencer's found with the pills, and, yeah, so it's official, she's going to rehab, and I'm just like, oh, of course you are. Like, I just can't believe they let her take the pills. Like, what are you thinking? And, you know, Arya, she's packing a bag to go somewhere, and I'm just like, where are you going? Like, I don't understand where she would run away to. And, you know, she tells the girl, she's like, I just need to be alone. I need to get out of this town. I'm just like, I don't think you should be alone because you're not sane. Like, you could do anything. Like, honestly, at this point, I think, I don't know, Arya was just, she's gone. She's so far gone, and I'm just like, she does not need to be alone, and she definitely doesn't need to be leaving anywhere. Like, I don't understand, but she does leave, and I'm just like, I hope she's okay, and I hope she doesn't do anything she regrets, because, yeah, she's so far gone, she's not thinking straight. And, oh my gosh, it just made me so upset. Like, I can't even talk about Paige because she's so unbelievable. Not in the good way. Like, she just makes me so upset. Like, I can't believe she would actually tell on Allie, you know, sending that note to the cops. What are you doing? Like, okay, I understand, but I don't understand, and I really don't care to understand her. Like, you want to protect Emily, yet you're going against all of her wishes, and you're not respecting her at all. What do you think you're doing? Because you're definitely not helping your relationship. If anything, you're making it worse for yourself, because this just proves how unloyal you are, and you're just not trustworthy. You do whatever you want, even when people say no. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I just want her to go away. Not like in a sense go away, but like Emily needs to break up with her and just cut off all ties, go away. Like, I'm just so done with her. And yeah, so those are my thoughts on this week's episode. So thanks for watching. Toodles!